before. Familiar shadow on the floor, standing there waiting for change, but it never came, baby. Wait, I think that I've seen your face somewhere all over the place, standing there preaching you change, but you never did, baby. You were never there, darling. I was there at the call of my name. You were never there, darling, and maybe that's why I don't remember your name anymore. Remember your name anymore. Don't you dare, don't walk away just because you got nothing to say. Watching your ego deflate on the floor right before me. Down on your knees, and you're begging me, please forgive you and just walk away. And I don't work like that, darling. You were never there, darling. Oh, I was you were never there, darling.
Welcome to Everything Sparkle. We got food today. Holy sheesh. Hello. Oh my gosh. There is nothing more that to my heart that means more to me than food. You've heard that. That food's the way to a woman's heart. So we got some awesome Mediterranean cooking. Explain to everybody what this is.
That's Yolanje. It's stuffed grape leaves, vegan style, no meat in there.
Oh my god, this is my favorite. I'm so sorry. I'm so excited. I need to be like, this is, food, whatever, dude. We got some baklava. Hey.
Yeah, baklava with a chocolate syrup on top, all homemade, and then three types of hummus. That hummus, that's the pumpkin spice hummus.
Pumpkin spice. Oh, now we have like the holiday spices for our.
Yep.
That's amazing. And what about this
And
one?
that one's the traditional hummus with extra garlic.
Nice.
And then the last one is a spicy hot hummus with local Enzo's Fresno olive oil.
Okay, and now we just went simple and we just bought the pita.
just regular pita.
With everything else you do, though, you don't have time to make homemade pita.
No, but that's fresh from the bakery in town.
Okay, so explain this to me because you're so busy. So can we hire you for parties? Can you do weddings or what?
Yeah,
Are you busy for us?
we do catering events. You could find me on Instagram, Facebook, Holy Sheesh Fresno.
But do you have time? Do we have to book you like super duper in advance?
It's about a week notice.
A week notice? That's it?
Yeah.
But you're like every Thursday, every Friday. This man is so busy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. You can find me at the local food truck place, Gazebo Gardens, the different breweries in town.
And I just heard an advertisement on New Rock 104 today about you're going to be at Tioga Brewing Company in downtown on the September. They said Holy Sheesh is going to be there.
Well, I didn't know about that.
The Tioga, they said September. I think it was like Saturday or something when you go in the Tioga Brewing Company downtown.
It was. I'm not sure.
They really said Holy Sheesh is going to be there. You're the only Holy Sheesh in town, right?
Yeah.
Unless someone's impersonating.
Yeah, I'm not.
What big events are you doing coming up?
I'm doing
that we can all go to.
I'm doing the Fulton Street first anniversary.
That might be it, because Tioga Brew, it's downtown.
October 19th.
Oh, but I thought it was September. Okay, so that might be it though, because it is downtown where Tioga Brewing Company is.
Yeah. They're blocking the whole Fulton Street off.
So they're not promoting it on New Rock 104?
I'm not sure.
What do you listen to? Just Armenian music?
I listen to anything. My radio dial's got different stations on there.
So talk to me about your meats. I want to know what meats you're gonna bring to the party.
Me, I got the chicken kebab with homemade marination with, and the garlic sauce is traditional style. It's not like the ones you find at other places. It's the old school garlic sauce. And then I got I make Lulu balls, there's beef lamb, meatball sandwiches, and beef kebabs. And I also have, for the vegan vegetarian, people have falafel sandwiches with 2 types of tahini sauce.
My mom's gonna want to know. She's watching right now. If you make hema, and I know I can't say it right because.
Hey man. No, I wish I could do that, but because I'm on a truck, I think gotta be nice and
right.
cold. Yeah.
What about la majon? You make that?
Yeah, I sometimes do the traditional.
That is one of my
with
favorite.
meat, and sometimes do a vegetarian one.
So what made you decide to do a food truck?
It's been about 12 years in the making. I've been working and saving up different restaurants, and then I saw a deal with one of the old food trucks was on for sale. I got picked it up.
And this is like all your own business, and you have like no help.
Yeah, it's a one-man show. I do everything.
Why? How can you do it all yourself?
It's hard to find help out there, and I had a couple help. Like for big events, I got my friends helping me out.
Were you at the Greek festival?
Yeah, I was there just as a spectator.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you weren't serving the food at the Greek festival?
No.
Why?
They serve their own food. They won't.
They have a lot of trucks. Oh, not at that one. They have a lot of trucks at the other one that they have. Like, there's multiple festivals.
There was the Moonlight Picnic. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I was there.
Yeah, okay, awesome.
The one on Kings Canyon Street.
Oh my gosh. So what's the biggest wedding you ever catered, Mr. One Man Show?
I haven't catered a wedding yet, but I did a couple.
You haven't catered a wedding?
No.
What was the event? What's the parties that you've done?
I did baptism. I did a couple graduations. I did a birthday party.
How big what was like the biggest party you ever
biggest
did in
one
numbers?
was,
I'm totally gonna eat this if you don't
About
mind.
80 people.
80 people?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is so delicious. So what's the biggest you're willing to cater if I want to throw a party?
Well, I probably do maybe the max probably 200 people.
Oh my god, this is so delicious. So how you've done this for 1 year now?
Yeah. Last June was my 1 year anniversary.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Well, anything you want to tell our audience, like how you don't like girls that smoke? I read your post about the I don't like girls that smoke post. I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot now. That was the funniest thing though. I was like, oh my gosh. Who smokes anymore? I didn't even know people still did that.
Well, no, there's some people smoke. It just.
I'm a personal trainer, so I'm all about healthy living.
Just disgusting smoking and stuff, smell.
But you like the hookah, right?
I used to do the hookah. I used to work at a hookah lounge.
Or a good cigar is okay, but yeah, cigarettes are a little bit. People just don't do that anymore. I mean, it's like
yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm like anti-smoking to eat it as I'm eating. Just eat instead. Thank you so much for coming and bringing me. You're so sweet, and I hope this like goes really well. But you need help, so.
Yeah. I'm for big events. I get help. The like small events, when I do like small local breweries, I do by myself. I did cleaning, cooking, and prepping.
That is so. This is
it's my passion.
so delicious. Yeah. I love spicy. This is why I went straight for the spice. I'm like, I gotta have this.
Everything's made fresh this morning.
Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. And then every guest I have on after you, they're gonna have to like totally eat this up right now.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I hope you enjoy. Yeah. And I'll be at Gazebo tonight.
Why didn't you say that you were going to be at Gazebo?
Yeah.
You enter this door with expired tags. Beyond is another dimension, a dimension of regulations, a dimension of long waits. You have reached the registration zone. What looks like an ordinary shop is actually Mitchell Smog, located in the heart of the Tower District, a few minutes from the DMV. Mitchell Smog offers your vehicle a STAR-certified smog inspection. So remember Mitchell Smog when you need to pass through the registration zone.
The Saga of Bridget and Amanda by Carol Love Forbes brings to life the struggles of historical women in early America. Find the Saga of Bridget and Amanda on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and order your copy today.
Hello everyone, my name is Miss G. I offer fun and affordable promotion and advertisement on my talk show. It is called Fresno Vibes. We talk, we play awesome music. I also feature a bunch of different bartenders from different places. I like to have restaurants. I like to have any event, any kind of fun stuff. Contact me at rmgmissg@gmail.com and we will have so much fun and we will promote your business, promote your event right here on my show. So contact me. We'll have fun. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Chris DeVold. Tune in every Friday night on CentralValleyTalk.com when I bring you Sex, Drugs, Chris DeVold, where I'll give you 3 guesses on what we talk about. And I also vow to bring you 1 live local music act a week. So tune in every week because you never know what kind of music you're going to hear right here on CentralValleyTalk.com.
A dynamic litigator, in-tune listener, and forward thinker with almost a decade of experience, Nasser Nekumanish is a skilled attorney servicing clients throughout the Central Valley. When you need a lawyer, call 559-441-0114 and ask for Nasser Nekumanish.
Today we bring you the first part of our global broadcast exclusive conversation.
The streets of Tahrir have once again been filled.
Key issues here at the United Nations Climate Change Conference remain unresolved.
Police are saying the protesters to move further and further away.
I'm Amy Goodman.
And I'm Juan Gonzalez.
And those are some of the headlines. This is Democracy Now!
CentralValleyTalk.com.
I was there at the call of my name. You were never there, darling, and maybe that's why I don't remember your name anymore. Remember your name anymore. Don't you dare, don't walk away just because you.
Okay, guys, I didn't mean for this to be Mediterranean Day, but we have the cycling Greek because we just had some Mediterranean food, and I think we're on a kick. I've never had this much Mediterranean in the air.
You have a theme for the day.
I have a theme. Oh my gosh. Okay, so because I have been tacky and trying this on air, you can. I had something really spicy.
Okay.
Are you a spice man or a non-spice man? Because you can have
Moderate, but I can try it.
I mean, that's pretty spicy. I don't want you being. So we'll try the moderate one. Okay, so your YouTube channel is a gas. I love it. When did you start it? Oh, I did that on purpose. No, I didn't.
It started years ago, and it started off as a YouTube channel about an old Greek bike racer that's still racing his bicycles.
And you're in
Then-
great shape, by the way. As a personal trainer, that means.
Thank you. I always liked you know that? So, but about 3 years ago, that channel turned into being about an old Greek bike racer with AFib that's still racing. So, basically, other than my trials and tribulations of my workouts and my racing, I try to give people who are in a similar situation that I am, to give them some tools, nutritionally, lifestyle, that maybe they can use to help them improve their lot if they have if they're AFib. And on something like that, the devil is in the details, because no one knows why exactly a particular person goes AFib, but there's a lot of data out there which tells them, it gives an indication of why they did. So in my case, I don't have sleep apnea, I don't have high blood pressure, I don't have a leaky heart valve. Structurally, I'm good. The problem, more than likely, is because of long-term endurance work coupled with I was always burning the candle at both ends, and often tired. And this is for years and years and years. I've been racing since around 1990, and
that's why you're in great shape.
yeah.
Is it really just strictly cycling, or do you do other stuff as well? I'm sorry,
no,
off
lifting.
topic now.
No, lifting.
Okay.
Yeah, I do some lifting, and so especially as I get older, I got to do lifting, and I talk about that in my videos too. You got to have that backup. Well, you have to have that backup, enough muscle when something goes wrong. So, for example, to step back a bit, when I first went AFib, I got home from district championships. District championships here in California, and everything was fine. And I just wasn't recovering. A couple of days later, I went for a ride. I couldn't do anything. I was with teammates that were going slow, and then I couldn't complete the ride. So I just kind of drug myself on in. Still was dragging afterwards. And I went to a doctor, and they said, "Oh, look at that, you have AFib." So they got me over to the cardiologist, and so the old cleared, and got me back in rhythm again. Actually, there's a little more detail than that. So next year, did the district championships, woke up AFib again after that.
Nice.
And so then I had to get cardioverted. That's the electrical, the zzz when they do on you. And so this past June was the district championships again. So I'm thinking, okay, no, I can't do this. I can't wake up again AFib. So I did it, had a good race, and I didn't wake up AFib. So I think, oh, great. About a month later, I was in a practice race, got in a crash, broke a collarbone, 6 ribs, lung puncture. So I'm coming back from that now. So that's a long way of saying that if I didn't have the amount of lifting I was doing, and it's not just about the bicycle, but it's total body balance, then things would have been a lot tougher for me in my recovery.
And I love this because a lot of people, and again, I don't want to get off topic, but they're always, as a personal trainer, people just have so many excuses. It's, I can't do this, I can't do that. And you're saying that actually propelled you to get in the best shape that you could. And I really like this because you could have gone the other way.
Yes.
And you can always use excuses. I mean, you can use doctors as excuses to go either way. You really can. I mean, it depends. And you'll find a doctor to say either way, so.
Right. I usually, whatever they tell me, I usually push a little more. But you're right about that. Whenever I get into a significant injury, the first thing I start thinking about is planning my training for coming back and dialing everything back that way.
That is inspiring. That is. I'm so proud of you. That's really
thanks.
good. No, because this is inspiring for people. I know it's really hard, but people really need to know to get in that shape that this is what's going to save you. And I bet you have a really good time.
Yes. Every day's a vacation.
That is
So,
so
I'm good.
amazing.
I'm good.
Who do you ride with typically?
I have there's a number of race teams that are local to Fresno Clovis area, and I have one of them. And a lot of us have aged up, so we have a lot more recreational riders in there rather than racers. But I train with them. I train with, it's all one big sandbox here. And so I'm training with a lot of people. It used to be that I had to find people that were stronger than me so I can improve myself, like playing with a stronger tennis player, right? Or a better tennis player. But now that I've gotten older, a lot of people are stronger than me, so I have a lot of people that I can ride with and improve. But that's not I'm just riding all the time. They have a specific training plan and also the nutrition that goes with it. Now with the AFib, that's also real important with your nutrition and with exercise, because what you want to do, what I want to do, and I think what other people want to do too, is take pressure off their heart. And the way you do that is by eating as good as you can, one.
With this, tell me we can eat this. Tell me this is part of the plan.
Could be. My diet is predominantly plant-based, and I do a lot of fish, a lot of sardines, and when go out once a week or every other week for tri-tip sandwich or chickens, things like that.
You sound like a fun guy.
I'm a fun guy.
How do you know Carlos, by the way?
We work together.
Oh, nice.
We've been working together.
At Reedley or?
No, over, now we're downtown.
Oh.
State Center Community College District.
Nice.
He's a business analyst for the Financial Aid Center, and I'm a computer programmer over there. And so we often work together. In fact, we're in the same office.
So you're a computer programmer that's cycling, that's promoting AFib, that has your own YouTube channel. This is amazing.
Yep.
You're doing everything.
Yeah.
You live life to the fullest.
Try to. But you got to watch the little details.
So how is your health now? How is everything going?
Things are going well. Every once in a while, being maybe once or twice a year, I'll run into an AFib situation. And now they've given me, rather than getting cardioverted, where I'm zapped again, they give me this calcium blocker, and I've used it a couple times, and it basically just slows you down and just compresses you after like half an hour, and then I go back into sinus rhythm, into regular rhythm. So for those of you who don't know, AFib is a rhythm that's out of your normal rhythm. So ordinarily with your heartbeat, you go lub-dub, lub-dub, lub-dub. With the electrical is off with an AFib situation, and so you can have lub-dub, dub-dub-dub-dub, lub-dub. And so what's happening is not all the blood is going through your heart. It's getting pulled up in certain areas, and so you have a decreased outflow. So when I'm riding my bike very easy, like I did after that first district championship, and I can barely go 10 miles an hour, well, that was why. I wasn't getting enough oxygen because I wasn't getting enough blood.
How long did it take you to figure that out?
Well, after I went to the doctor, but now.
No, like you after the race was like a couple of days. You're like, what's going on with me? What happened?
Yeah,
How
actually,
the
it was
process?
about a week to week and a half that I went to the doctor after that. Because usually after a hard race like that, a goal race, where you're gearing all your training for a particular race, like in my case, after that you need some downtime.
Did you think maybe I'm just getting old? Like what? I mean,
All the time.
that's what I'm saying. You like almost missed the signs. You're probably like making a lot of excuses, not knowing there was something really wrong.
Oh, exactly. I'm 64 now. Excuse me. I'm 64 now.
Oh my gosh, you look amazing.
And remember, I always liked you. Yes.
You
So
look really, really good.
And so when it first happened, I was 61. So yeah, all that. I'm always thinking about that. That, and it's a brain tumor or it's cancer.
Well, I'm glad you went to the doctor right away. You did the smart thing, and now you're
Yeah.
like proactive about everything you're doing since, it seems.
Yeah, sometimes, depending on the person, they can feel when it's coming on, or they can feel different things. I can feel I can feel everything. I can feel little accelerations. I can feel when I'm going into AFib. Sometimes there's things you could do when you start to go into it to get yourself out of it, without taking any pills. Sometimes, in my case, it's just bending over and touching my toes. But when I do start to go into AFib, that's because I've broken one of my rules that I've set up. So I no longer ride 2 days in a row when I'm doing my in-season workouts. I make sure that I'm getting a lot of sleep, or as much sleep as I can, and there's some other smaller things I have to watch out for. I used to do 200-mile events, so I stopped that. So
I can't even imagine. I'm a very active person. I train, but when you guys tell me stuff like this, I'm like, wow, maybe I'm not doing enough.
No, that's those you have to really train for.
How long does it take to do that 200 miles?
It depends on the course.
What was the quickest? What was your record?
The little over 12 hours, and it was a local 200-miler here that we went around Bass Lake and some other areas. And I came in second that year. Yeah, second.
Oh my gosh.
So I think right there we're looking at. So it's not that I get on the bike and I'm winning every race. What's happening, for example, at the beginning of this season, because I was coming off of being cardioverted and some time off the bike, that my early races, I would die out on the last lap or halfway through. So here's a case where I'm trying to hang on to the group. It's predominantly a flat race, but it also makes it very fast. This is up near Davis, California. And I have these races obviously on my YouTube channel. This is from my YouTube channel, but I also have them voiced over. So I'm giving color commentary and describing what's going on at the time. So if you can, check out those races. And if you like it, subscribe. So right here, I just came off, and then soon after I was looking down, I went into the mud and almost crashed.
So what's the plan now? And I know you have one.
Yeah. To get ready for next season. So our seasons typically start around February. My goal race will probably be around June. There's nationals, so I'm going to be 65 next year, and I have 5-year age group. So every time you turn another 5-year age group, you're like the bottom, the youngest one. So
I think you could kick so many people half your age's butts off this. I mean, I don't.
Nice to say, but
I
I
think you
don't think so. Okay, some strong riders.
Let's go
locally.
do this tomorrow. If you want to feel good about yourself, we'll race, and I'll just be like, that'll be a fun video.
I just got to grab it off my channel.
That is so good. How many YouTube clips are there?
Oh, I have over 400. So this one here is later on, and I've started to get into shape where I can hang with these guys now. This is called the Criterion, and this basically is in downtown streets. They're cordoned off, and this is going to be in Pleasanton. So there's a lot of close quarter riding. I'm not sure if the video gives an indication of how really close this is, but you're inches away often from others. And this is a higher category, so people usually are more experienced, so you have to worry about certain things.
Nice.
So in the crash that I have, I think I may have the crash. You guys may have one of the crash video. We talk about that. You'll see what happened with that one. But yeah, I had a good race in this one, and I actually got to race 2 races. So this usually goes for about 50 or 60 minutes each race, and it is like NASCAR on bicycles.
Oh my god.
Very audience friendly.
So what's the longest race? The longest is 200 miles, correct?
200 miles that I've done.
What's in the next one's going to be how many?
Oh, these are going to be regular road races,
Which
is going to be usually at my age group and category. It can range from 45 to 65 miles.
That's it?
Yeah. No, that's not.
But you've done 200. I mean, that's just like a third of your loop.
But you're going faster. You're going faster. And it's
Oh
like
my
it's like
gosh.
a lot of it's like a chess game.
Have you ever been hurt, injured?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So recently I had the collarbone and the ribs, and the punctured lung. So that I'm on the back end. So
But so the punctured lung was from doing a race?
yeah, a practice race actually locally.
Oh my gosh.
So it wasn't punctured bad. So I just had to have a tube for like a couple days.
You're like my client that rides horses and broke her clavicle and is still back on them. I don't know how you guys.
Yeah. In fact, I'm
glad you don't. I'm very it's very
Yeah.
awe-inspiring, but I don't understand how.
It's part of the game. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the game. So the doctor said, "Okay, you can ride as long as you don't fall off your bike." So that means ride solo for now. And I see him for another X-ray tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow or soon after I can ride with other people. But I'm doing a whole program that I created on trying to heal from bone fractures quicker than normal. So.
Well, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Thanks for
I
having
want to
me.
have you more often and track all this stuff going on and show some clips here and there because this is really cool. You're the first cyclist I've had on the Everything Sparkle show.
I'm available.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Sparkle Sujin with the Everything Sparkle Show. Tune in every Thursday live at 4 p.m. You will see people that are motivational, inspirational, inspiring, and of course, entertaining. We have a great time. We learn things about how big celebrities are inspiring big names here in Fresno. Hugh Hefner is the reason we have Fresno Magazine, and Gnarly Charlie got his start because Johnny Carson told him to. So, tune in, you'll learn something new, and have a good time.
Visit the beautiful city of Exeter and visit ExeterChamber.com. The Chamber's mission is to promote, support, and enable Exeter to prosper, creating a strong local economy, promoting community, and providing networking opportunities. Follow the Chamber on Facebook and Twitter, or give the Chamber a call at 559-592-2919. Call PG's Catering for all your special occasions. Available to cook any variety of foods and desserts that will leave your taste buds wanting more. Call 559-558-2682 and follow Peaches on Instagram and Facebook.
Is everything in life draining you? Come to Stretch 360. Our professional staff can offer you many options for relaxation like deep tissue or hot stone massages, infrared medical grade sauna. Once you leave us, you'll look and feel like $1,000,000. Stretch 360. Relaxation is only a stretch away.
Call Nicole Hamilton McManus at 559-917-3040 to buy this perfect, romantic, rustic ranch with a 2-home setup. Located only 12 miles from the entrance to Kings Canyon and Sequoia National Parks. This beautifully maintained property boasts of amenities and custom features. The main home is a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,670 square feet. The guest home is 2 bedrooms, 1 bath with 1,163 square feet. Also features a 75-foot lap pool, a cabana, a beautiful garden, and 2 small nearby ponds. Call Nicole Hamilton McManus at 559-917-3040. The Art of Becoming Who We Are in Christ by Jolene Kennedy is a book about the process of maturity as we find our true identity, since God's promises must be received, embraced, and activated within us. Get your copy today and check out JoleneKennedy.com. Fleet Feet Fresno is more than just a running and sportswear store. Fleet Feet Sports' mission is to provide runners and other active Fresnans with gear that fits their individual needs, training that helps them reach their fitness goals, and races that satisfy their competitive spirit. Get to know Fleet Feet Fresno today.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
And we are back with science. How's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. I love your outfit. This is the trendiest thing we've ever had on the Everything Sparkle Show.
Trying to put a little something together.
Where'd you get the MTV hat? Was it actually from MTV?
No. I had ordered it online.
Oh, because you do so much stuff.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to talk about?
Wow. I just started the radio show on Monday. So EMRG3 Media has just opened up a YouTube channel, which we put on a local show for all the Fresno artists, musicians, all genres. The first show was hip hop, so that came out on Monday. If you guys want to check it out, it's on SoundCloud and on YouTube under EMRG3 Media. And it's basically an hour-long show.
And if we just Google EMRG3 Media, it'll pop up?
It'll just pop up.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So all the platforms are available as well. They'll have content from it, but the show just started on Monday, so check it out. Second show will probably be up Saturday.
And this is something we haven't had. Is that correct? What is like even close to being something in that genre that we have?
B95 used to do a homegrown show.
Okay,
and
yeah, I remember.
New Rock 104 does a local rock show every Saturday.
But you're doing all kinds of art. It's not just musicians, right? Is it actual artists from like art hop, or it's just musicians?
Musicians at first, and then afterwards, when we get
actual art,
we
right?
start gaining. Yeah, then we'll start doing a lot more artists. And I know I have a lot of artists that I connect with already, so we'll have a lot of people to pick from.
I know. I met you at Art Hop, so
yeah.
That is awesome. How long have you been involved in this?
Wow, I've been doing music since 2000, and I've been doing like the art scene since 2004 when I graduated from LA Recording School and moved back.
How has that been? Because I lived in LA too, so how is it like being back in the Central Valley?
It's a little different. It's a little different work-wise, you know what I mean? The market's a little different, but it's still the same sort of vibe of people's energy, wanting to be creative, wanting to put stuff out, so that's there. We just got to build enough avenues for people to be able to express that, and we'll be good.
And I love that because it's like coming back, you want to bring like the stuff that you learned back and then be like, because we have a lot of talent here that I keep on discovering. I keep on discovering daily all the talent that we actually have in the Central Valley. And it's so cool you're making another platform for people to get that up and running.
Exactly. If we didn't put this there, then we'd have to rely on, commercial businesses to actually do it. And then you're doing this show live, so we can do stuff for this and put people on the same way.
Amazing. Okay, so now I'm going to put you on the spot here. You're going to have to try. Tell me you're going to try one of these hummus. We haven't tried this one yet if you want to, but if you want spicy, that one's really good.
I'm down with some spicy hummus.
So who's like, should we be on the lookout for right now of like Fresno artists? Who's someone you're really impressed by? I know there's so many, but just...
Musician-wise?
Yeah.
Right now, my favorite artist is Sahab. He does a lot of electronic, kind of futuristic.
I love electronic.
Sahab is really one of the best artists in the last couple of years that's been pushing the limits of music. There's a lot of people out there, so don't get me wrong. You know, I'm not taking anybody else outside of that conversation.
I know it's a hard question.
But Sahab really is one of the artists that I really like to work with.
Well, I love electronic music, so
you got to check out his visuals. Visuals are really crazy with the music.
Okay, so artist-wise.
Artist-wise, there's Morrow that I work with. Giving shout-outs to Zumbi. I seen Nis did some stuff just recently that was pretty good. I buy a lot of stuff from Art Hop, so like Love is Tragedy, I got some stuff from him. And actually Sahab himself too, he paints.
Well, that's good that you're actually supporting local artists.
Oh yeah, definitely. Want to buy art now when they're alive than waiting till they're dead and have to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for something that I could just cop right now. And a lot of them are really sick, so the actual artwork is really good. You guys should go check it out. If you go to an Art Hop, purchase something. It's not that expensive. And a lot of these artists out here are really good.
So your YouTube show, how long is it?
Yeah, my radio show is an hour long.
An hour long. So how many guests do you usually put in per, or that you're thinking of?
Song-wise, we do between 10 and 15, depending on the time frame. But each week I have a different co-host. So every week will be a different person on being interviewed. And
I want to be your co-host.
Oh, you can come on anytime you like.
Oh my gosh. So you've been back from LA since?
Back and forth since 2012, stationed back here. But it'd be between 2005 and 2012, I was back and forth.
Are you still working over there?
Yeah, I still have people out there, but I haven't gone in the last 3 months because I just started my business here. So I've been putting everything together first, and then we'll reach out to them and get something going.
So what are some of the services that you provide?
Oh, so EMRG3 Media, we do online content, we do social media advertisement, we do branding, we do commercials, documentaries, live recordings for musicians in studio, and also live performances.
Is there anything you don't do?
No, not really. Be boring. I can't be boring.
You really can't be. Oh my gosh. So your friend, we're putting you on the spot.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, this guy's dressed almost cooler than you. I mean, I had to put, you guys are both dressed so cool. It's like the coolest thing. Come on, we have an extra seat, you know. We just like, you can sit. Actually, you can sit right next to him. I'll sit in the back. That works for me. I like being in the middle. Okay, so explain to me what you do and how you guys work together.
Yes, I go by Dtrot. I'm also a music producer, engineer. I also do a weed show on YouTube called Stoner Tries.
That's got to be fun.
And we engineer together, make music together, so it's pretty fun.
So how long have you lived here and been doing all that?
Well, I've been here my whole life. I started doing music in 2009 and 2019, so about 10 years now altogether. I've been producing for about 4 years, 5 years, engineering for about 2 years.
So where can we listen to your music?
On iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Google Play, all.
And again, we could just look up Dtrot and it'll come out. Okay.
Yep.
Because that's what I do. I don't have time to go through all of those. So I like to Google, boom, and see what's out there.
Yeah. We're there, and also as well as Stoner Tries on YouTube. Look that up as well.
So have you guys collaborated musically?
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah. He just dropped an album.
I just dropped the album.
He just dropped an album.
Oh my gosh.
Check it out. It's called Dark Side of the Yang. Check it out.
When was it?
July 22nd.
We probably don't have a clip of that because we didn't know. This was a great surprise having you here. By the way,
we're on the very last song together on the album called Nameless.
Yes, everything I produced on there.
Did you send us in any clips of your?
No, I haven't sent any music in yet.
You guys.
Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low.
No, we're not going to keep it. I'm going to blow this up. We're not keeping anything on the low here.
No, we're telling everybody about it. I didn't bring anything. We didn't come prepared. But if you guys want to check everything.
No, it's totally okay. But there's nothing because Michael's good at looking stuff up and getting it out there right away.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Perfect.
So what should we look up? What's the song we should look up?
Nameless.
Nameless on Dark Side of the Yang. It's on iTunes, Spotify.
So tell me a little bit about it. Who inspired it?
Well, me and him were just in the studio one day, and he was like, you should try to make a sample, because I don't really sample music. I like to create everything just off original flow.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, try to flip a sample. I was like, all right. So I flipped one. It was the Grinding All My Life sample, and I only used 3 notes from it. So it wasn't like a complete, like, let me use the whole sample, but let me use these 3 notes, and let me see what I can do. And and it came out to be Nameless, because I'll be known pretty soon.
Well, there's a lot of things I thought of when you said nameless. I don't know how much is appropriate to say on this. I'm sorry, my mind went to so many places with nameless. I was like,
That's what
I thought maybe someone had a kid out there they didn't know about.
Also, Drake. You're on that Drake hiding the baby?
Nah, not at all. No kids. No kids yet. We good.
What about you? Do you have kids?
Yeah.
How many?
Yeah, I have 2 daughters and a granddaughter. Shout out.
Oh my gosh, 2 daughters.
Yeah.
I am not envious of you. That you got your hands full.
Oh no, I'm great. I'm a girl dad, so
Oh,
that's perfect for me.
You're a spoiler.
Yeah, a
I
little
can
bit,
totally
little
tell.
bit.
You seem like a spoiler. So what can we expect from you guys? And are you doing the show together, the radio show?
Yes.
Yeah, he's on the second episode that I'm doing, which will be released Saturday. So it's
So what? We have a Monday, then we have a Saturday. There's not like a specific day like
no,
me,
it's
where
each episode is a theme. So each one is a different genre. The first genre was hip hop. The second one is kind of like a smokers vibe, so it has a lot of laid back music. The third one is R&B. Fourth one will be dance. We'll do different stuff from different Fresno people.
in the music for sure.
So that's why I said each host is different. So he has Stoner Tries on YouTube, so we brought him in for the Smokers Vibe Lounge second episode. But coming up, I got an album coming out called Triple X. It should be out probably in December.
What's the vibe like of Triple X?
Oh man, it's really, really mellow, really truthful. A lot of like some you would put on and just like take a drive, take off for like 2-3 hours.
Little spacey,
little like ambient. You know what I mean? Real relaxed person.
A little Pink Floyd. Does it go on for 20 minutes? That's what I can't say about Pink Floyd. It just goes on.
No. It's every song is a decent amount, but it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe.
It's like, it was one thing for stoner music. There's a different thing in like, ecstasy music where you're like,
oh yeah.
Michael, do we have any music to sample, or is this just we're just all gonna have to storm through the internet? That's totally okay.
No
we were on they did this on purpose so you guys would be forced to just Google all this.
Yeah.
Nameless?
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Yang.
Sorry.
Actually, it's on YouTube too.
I want to see the light side of the yin. That's gonna be your next thing.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be the light side of the yin. So
okay. Yeah, everything's on YouTube as well. Just look up Dtrot and it'll pop up.
As it's not popping up.
Right. Make it search harder.
So what makes your guys' stuff so special besides your awesome personalities?
I think it's because I've had an opportunity to be outside of Fresno. I've got a chance to grow outside of countries and see a bunch of different people's cultures. So music vibe wasn't always the same. I got to see how it was similar in different places, but also I always grew up in different types of music. So being able to be in their actual environment was a lot easier for me. So bringing that back to Fresno, I don't think a lot of people have that outlet to be able to travel like that and pick up those experiences.
What would you say your biggest influences, man?
A lot of jazz.
Like what time frame of jazz? Like 1940s jazz?
Nah, Miles Davis. Like Miles Davis is like the scale of everything that he does through the notes. That's been like my biggest push to try to change music that way.
Do you personally paint or do any, or you're just more graphics art?
Both. I do graphics. I do paintings that'll probably be featured in November's Art Hop.
Yeah, he's nice too.
Oh yeah! I'll go back to Art Hop again just for you.
Oh, thank you.
So what about you? Painter or just musician?
Just musician.
And that's fine. I didn't mean like just. I mean
that's all you do, bro.
Yeah. That's all you do. You have channels and this and that show and that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I am just a full-fledged musician. It's pretty much what I.
What's your influence?
My influence is I'm a Kid Cudi. I like Kid Cudi art. Kid Cudi. Just his way of breaking the sound waves as well, trying different things and not afraid to be different with your music, because there's all aspects of music, but it's okay to step out the box a little bit and try something different and be different and not be afraid to push those limits a little bit, no matter what people say. Because there will be somebody who likes it, but there will also be people who don't like it.
And are you going to come on this show and perform one day?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I would love to do that.
You're a great surprise, though. I mean, he comes in and then he brings you in. It's like, hey, I didn't know you're entourage. You're the real deal.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you ever going to come perform, or this is like
definitely. My first single will probably be out in a few weeks, so I'll send it to you, and then you guys let me know when we come back, and we'll just put on something for you guys.
Awesome. And tell me a little bit more about Emerge 3. Just a little bit more about
MRG3 Media?
Yeah.
It's been around for...
Oh, is it bad I say Emerge? That's
no,
how I've been saying. That's what I've been saying to my...
Everybody calls it. I say the letters because...
But it's kind of cool because you're like Emerge. I like both. I didn't know
because it stands for Elevate Music Recording Group. EMRG.
That's so, and it kind of spells emerge. That's really
Yeah,
cool. I love a
yeah.
play on words. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
So how long has Emerge been around?
I've had the company legitimately, the name and the company owned since March, but it's existed for 7 years.
And so can we actually contact you if we want you to grab, like, anything that we want for all of that?
Check emrg3media@gmail.com, or you can contact me on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, all the same.
Are you
EMRG3
super
Media.
expensive?
No. I work with everybody's budget. I work with what you want to do, and my main purpose is to get your idea totally all the way out there and get as much of it put together the way you want it to be done and seen. That way we got better product and better content.
Nice. Thank you guys so much for coming on my show.
Oh, thank you. Now hummus was pretty bomb too.
Oh, yeah, you got to try the hummus.
Oh.
I don't know if you like hummus.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. I'm a stoner try, so I guess I have to.
Right, for the stoner tries.
I gotta live up to the name.
Yeah,
so.
turn that off.
And there's a lot of
Okay.
There's a lot of There you go.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, I'm feeding him. That's the first time I ever fed anyone on TV. Feels special.
Oh, I do. That's good.
Like hummus now?
Yeah. We'll get to it. But I do like this one. It's pretty good.
Are you thinking of selling your home? Since 2004, the Souza Group, brokered by eXp Realty, has specialized in premier property listings and sales located in the Clovis Unified and North Fresno markets. The Souza Group will do their best to exceed your expectations. Visit clovisunifiedhomes.com. If your home floods, who will you call? When your house springs a leak, it's time to call Clean Master Emergency Flood Service at 559-213-9430. Clean Master will be there in 60 minutes to start fixing your home. And Clean Master bills your insurance directly, saving you the hassle because you've got enough to worry about. Clean Master also offers carpet and upholstery cleaning, carpet repair, pet odor removal, and more. Remember, Clean Master Emergency Flood Service. 559-213-9430 and visit cleanmasterflood.com. Pour yourself a glass of Crybaby wine available at the market and Sam's Italian Deli. And remember to ask for Crybaby wine at your favorite restaurant.
Forget about the higher good of food, right? You're growing a product that people enjoy really all over the world. I mean, how does that make you feel?
I think about that all the time. I think about the families sitting around a table, enjoying a meal. I just see that what we do brings families together.
I mean, we're blessed. We're in paradise for food.
The Kern family of the Kern Family Farm invites you to eat delicious, nutritious, organic produce available at the Gnarly Carrot, located at 32954 Road 222 in North Fork, California. The Gnarly Carrot is a local, natural, seasonally changing market, offering a wide range of products from local Central Valley vendors. Get your caffeine fix, grab a smoothie, and support small businesses. Learn more at kernfamilyfarm.com and visit the Gnarly Carrot today. Doctor in Sukasa allows you to connect with your doctor when you need a quick treatment. Avoid a trip to a medical clinic or emergency room and connect by video with your doctor from your home, work, or anywhere. Just go to drinsukasa.com on your phone, tablet, or computer. Dr. in Sukasa provides quality care that is convenient, bilingual, and affordable, so you are never left without access to health care. Visit drinsukasa.com today.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Familiar shadow on the floor, standing there waiting for change, but it never came, baby. Wait, I think that I've seen your face somewhere all over the place.
Hi, welcome back to the Everything Sparkle Show. Just to put out there, we have a model, Kira, who couldn't be here today because she was sick, and she wants us to model for her. I mean, actually vote for her modeling. We could model for her. I have modeled for her actually, and she's modeled for me. But to go to her website on Model Mayhem, her name's Kira Cowardin. Cowardin, and let's vote for her. So you're in our prayers because you're sick, and we hope you get better soon. But with us is Drew Eash. Tell us, Drew, about Captain Love. What you can tell us.
Well, I can tell you pretty much anything about Captain Love at this point. It's going to be going live. Right now, Captain Love. Well, let's catch it up. We have a comic book floating here behind us. The cover is Captain Love, the hero of the cleansing. Now, Captain Love is a space trucker, former war hero, who has a companion who's an artificial intelligence that more or less can hack any computer and exist in multiple computers at the same time. Now, together as companions, they travel the solar system and pretty much reluctantly get themselves into situations where they have to save the day.
So what inspired all of this? Come on, don't act like you weren't expecting that question. Come on.
Okay. So Captain Love was born from a series of things. First, I was doing YouTube comedy with the last name Love, which is why my YouTube channel has The Drew Love as a name. And so that's where Captain Love got his name from. The origin of his existence came from a script that I was writing. It was going to be a low-budget movie script that I was going to be just for gags that I was going to put myself in. And then when I was writing it, my business partner told me that I should make this a complete movie. It was just too interesting. So I wrote a full-length film and called it Star Jumper, and we were actually going to get that made.
How long did that take?
That took probably a year just to write it.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I mean, I wrote it in bites, and then, at one point he pushed me to, says, just take a week, put everything aside, because I was like 3/4 done, and he said, just finish it. And then I did. And then once the movie was finished, we were trying to raise some money on it, so we went and got some storyboards done. And the storyboard artist, and I were talking about how the backstory was vague because it wasn't communicated in the movie. And so he's all like, well, why don't you do a graphic novel and tell the backstory? And I'm like, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, sure. That just sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds like a fun idea. So, so I wrote a graphic novel. First, I wrote it to be 52 pages. And then it became later 62 pages of actual story, and then there's more graphics and stuff in the book. So the book is actually now 72 pages of full color content. The story itself.
See how beautiful it is, and you needed to bring the actual book. That is beautiful.
The artist I have is in Italy. His name is Andrea Barmita. He is extremely talented.
I mean, I've really never seen anything this good. This is really good.
Thank you very much.
This is really, really good.
Yeah. The story basically follows Captain Love as he meets Spade for the first time, and then they become instant companions, and he's basically stuck for her for life. And then
we'll explain that to our viewers that don't know anything about this.
Okay, well,
you're acting like people just know who Spade is.
Okay, yeah. So Spade stands for Synchronous Protocol Artificial Intelligence Delegate, and basically she was invented by a group of programmers and in a science lab, and she became self-aware. She has feelings and emotions, and no one was able to explain it and tell her why it happened. She doesn't know why it happened. It just happened. And so she discovered that she was self-aware, and so she reprogrammed herself a little bit and changed everybody's access codes to her software programming, and when they found out, they basically tried to lock her up and purge all the computers of her and basically decided to destroy her. And that's when she contacted Love as he was, delivering some supplies, and, he reluctantly helped her escape, accidentally in a way almost. And then that was it. That they became buddies. And then she learns about his story, how he became the hero of the cleansing, and the legend that surrounds him. And there's a few good stories inside of it. I don't want to tell too many spoilers because I want people to be excited when they read the book.
Wow. So where can we get this book from?
Okay, so right now, the book is on a pre-launch status in Indiegogo. So you can go to my website, which is captainlove.com, right? And it's LUV, captainluv.com. And on there, you can scroll down. There's a link. It basically announces it's hard to miss. It's right above the video content. And it takes you to the Indiegogo page. You can put your email in the pre-launch page, and that'll give you access to secret perks. And also, it can help you be entered into a drawing for a free T-shirt that we'll be pulling from the people who sign up on the page pre-launch. And then after the page launches, you can obviously go and get the book. And now this book is finished. It is completely done and ready to print. So we will have complete fulfillment for Christmas. So if you...
So if it's a back order, we're not screwed. We're going to be able to have that.
So if you back Captain Love, Hero of the Cleansing on Indiegogo, you'll get your copy by Christmas.
How much is it?
Well, initially I was going to go cheaper because I was thinking retail.
Oh, so you don't know how much it's going to be?
No, actually, I found out just yesterday. It's going to be, initially it was going to be cheaper, but it looks like the market stands for about $20 for just the book. And then you can get the book, 2 copies. You can get a signed copy. You can get a variant cover, which is another design. There will be T-shirts that come along with the book. There's a set of 9 trading cards. All kinds of little hype things to help push this launch, because the Captain Love this is not the only book. I actually have already got chapter 1 of the next book finished being illustrated, and it's at the colorist right now. So this is an ongoing series. This is a long-term thing now. It started off as a fun little gag and turned itself into a universe of its own.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing with us. And also, maybe as everything progresses, we can put some little snippets out. As you're starting to put little clips out, we can put some out there as well.
Definitely.
That would be great, because this is very beautiful, just vividly, just so. Did this come out better than you thought it was going to come out?
It came out a lot better than I thought it was going to come out.
And not many people can say that. I had an image in my head and it actually came out.
It came out nothing like what I had in my head.
But better.
It was at times the illustrator and I, we kind of, you know what I mean? But
anytime you work with anyone for a long time, it kind of gets like that.
Yeah, we worked together for over a year. I mean, this Captain Love from inception to delivery, it's been almost 2.5 years, maybe longer. No, oh my God, it's been like longer than 4 years. From the first time I started writing Captain Love until I finished this book and got it ready till now, because wow, it's been a long time. A little shocker for myself, I didn't realize.
Thank you so much for coming on our show today, Drew.
Thank you for having me, Sparkle.
Well, I mean, we'll have you on again.
Awesome.